Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Young Thug to his court that he's being put through in human condition, being isolated in jail type shit. You know, free Young Thug, man. You know, free Young Thug, free gun, man, type shit. But yeah, academic about to talk about it, man. So you about to check it out, like it up, sub, and yeah, let's get it. I mean, that's how jail is, though. It's ice, you know, just shit. There's logic in that motherfucker. A lot of shit going on.
Check it out now. Hip hop was primarily born in the trenches. Now, you know, in inner city communities where hip hop was birthed, right? People, right, used it, especially the youth, as a vehicle to try to get themselves out of poverty. Okay, you know, poverty situations might include sharing clothes with your siblings, might include not enough to eat for a day or not enough to buy designer stuff. Pretty much just trying to get by. Okay. Also living in housing projects, living in very uncomfortable situations, okay? People usually look towards a few things to get out. If it's not education, they look towards playing basketball, playing football, or some other sport, or they look towards rapping, okay? So to keep it real, after you've made it out the hood via rapping, you should probably not want to turn back, okay? Who would want to go back to those type of situations? However, we're seeing a...
yeah. I give it 50-50.
Parallel in hip
50-50.
hop where people make it out the hood but keep doing stuff to bring them to a place worse than the hood. Now you might be saying, what's worse than the hood? Well, I can tell you what that is. It's called jail.
Yeah, I thought I was about to say that shit too. I'm like, what's worse than the hood? Well, you talking about jail type shit.
Okay, now here's the thing also, because when you've made it, you start living a different life. I mean, think about Young Thug, right? You know, he came from the bottom. He came from the trenches. However, these days, listen, man, Young Thug got maids, chefs, butlers. He drives Rolls Royces, Bentleys, and Ferraris. I mean, he has millions of dollars in jewelry. He gets the baddest women in the world. He even one point, he was at like a international airport, and he like went off at the lady at the table saying, hey, I don't even fly commercial. I fly private. Okay.
So I think I heard about that shit.
Basically, him and
Dub be going great.
Future have bragged tons of times about how they're back to back in their.
I mean, that's true. If you are, you know what I mean, you earn their, you know, and plus it's more I say it's safety wise too. Shit, driving private is your own plane. Shit, don't worry about shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? So hey, if anybody would drive a private plane, I say safety wise. You know how people is. You know people crazy in the world though. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the guard up though, no cap. But yeah, I'll drive a private plane too. Shit, I don't worry about. You feel me? Nothing. Just bring the gang and the homeboys and everything else. No cap.
Private jets on the private jet like tarmac. Basically, these guys are living a privileged lifestyle. You can imagine it's been a really long time, or maybe not that long, but it's definitely different than the life they lived growing up in the hood, right? They probably wouldn't want to go back to that life, which then confuses everybody, including me. Why would you do anything that might land you in a worse position? Going to jail, okay? Now, the lawyer for Young Thug has actually filed a motion to say that Young Thug is experiencing inhumane.
In a bond motion filed Friday, authorities said Williams spent the past 4 days, isolated. So they got him in a cell by himself type shit, as if he is forgotten in person alone in the world. Damn. But that's how jail is. You isolated. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be tough in there too. You know what I mean? Cause you could lose yourself. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. I be hearing people like that, like they be losing themselves. And that's probably what's going on. He losing stuff right now. Type shit.
Yes, people. He does not have the luxuries that he has at home. Okay, no Tempur-Pedic bed. Okay, no heated floors, no swimming pool. You know, no sauna. You know, no movie theater in the crib. No Rolls Royces outside. None of that. Okay. Instead, his lawyers say that, you know, he's being tortured.
The motion contains a overhead light is kept on 24 hours a day, preventing the rapper from sleeping. Wait, the motion contains a overhead light is keep on 24 hours a day, preventing the rapper from sleeping. So they got overhead light, you know, lights that be, but you know what I'm saying, you can't sleep with a light on. That's gonna, damn, that's fucked up. So keep him from robbing from sleeping. So they don't want him to sleep. Nah, that's tough. That's wild right there. Williams attorneys, also say he is being served individually food and hasn't been given the opportunity to exercise, shower, or interact with anyone other than his lawyer. Damn, they got him definitely isolated. They got him like he like you know Batman movies. That's just you. And that's your cell right there. Just all you know what I mean. It's kind of like that. Like he can't eat. He can't exercise, shower, nothing. They probably give him food, but damn, the fuck.
Because he's sitting in a cell, being isolated from everybody, can't talk to nobody. They won't turn the light off, so it's kept on 24 hours a day.
Yeah, that one like damn, the fuck. So he can't sleep. Damn.
He's been given food that's not the caviar and all the great stuff he probably eats now. He's been given pretty much the same stuff everybody else being given, but to him now, his taste buds has evolved. So this is inedible, and they don't really let him exercise, shower, or interact with anyone other.
The file also puts back on Fountain County District. All 20 decided to use popular lyrics against him, saying the rapper was lawful freedom of speech and expression as a musical artist.
His lawyers, okay? He's like, yo, I don't want to be here no more, okay? Basically, this is a setup motion for the lawyers to say, hey, this is inhumane how you're treating him. How about you allow him to go sit at his mansion while he awaits what's going to happen in this case? Now,
oh yeah, like kind of like Young Boy, like he was in jail, but then they put him out of jail, and now he had I forgot Arkansas, I think Arkansas. I don't know what state he is. He in somewhere, but they got him on house arrest, so they could put Young Thug on house arrest type shit when he waiting for a bond or whatever. Cause I think Young Boy waiting for it too. I think he come back to court. I think they said this month some shit, but he got him on house arrest. You know, the day he was in jail, but they put him out. So, same shit right here. They could just put him house arrest. You know what I mean? With Young Thug. You know what I mean? They could do that. You know what I mean? Type shit.
The unfortunate reality of the, American legal system is that they don't care about your mansion. Okay? And when you get locked up, that's your new mansion. And unfortunately...
Yeah, nah, police don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, man. They don't.
Not everybody's lucky enough to get out on house arrest. A lot of people are. For example, Young Boy's out.
That's what I was saying. Young Boy's is what I was saying not too long ago. Young Boy ain't gonna he is lucky because they would be like they don't give a fuck, but they put him in another state though. They got out of the house and they put him in another state, and now he living there to woo next court. That's what I was thinking about Young Thug, but they probably don't care though. Type shit, you can tell because they let the light on 24 hours and no exercise, no can't rap to nobody. So yeah,
house arrest. But here's the problem for Young Thug. Young Thug is being deemed as a crime boss, and they
racketeering
can't have him in jail talking to people because a lot of the people he was doing crime with allegedly they're all locked up. Also, they can't have him out of jail because they're saying he has too much resources and he can still call shots. They can't have him among inmates because, hey, allegedly, he supposedly put a hit on somebody, which is wife and Lucci. They don't want nobody to put a hit on him because it could be reciprocal, so they're keeping him separate, okay? Now, again, you're hearing his lawyers trying to make a case to say, hey, y'all are weaponizing lyrics and social media posts, but I'm going to be honest with you. I keep telling y'all, if y'all think he's being charged for that, that's not the case. He's being charged for actual crimes. There are multiple murders.
And again, it might be lying though. So free Young Thug though. Free Young Thug.
Multiple shootings, and believe me, attempted murders. Those are the things. Obviously, the lawyer's trying to be slick here. He's not trying to talk about that right now. So he's trying to make it seem like, first of all, Young Thug, y'all are torturing him. Also, y'all don't really have a case. I'm gonna probably speculate that I don't think that the judge is gonna buy this. This RICO charge is pretty hefty. And again, I'm hoping everything works out for Thug, but man, we do gotta be realistic, man. If y'all all come from the hood, right, and you get in a position where you driving Raris, Bentleys, and Lambos, okay, and you're flying private jets, the last thing you would want to do is, number one, lose that and go back to the hood because now you've blown your wealth. But the second, or actually the worst thing you'd want to do is pretty much forfeit all that and now make your home a jail cell. Right? Hopefully this gets resolved. You know, we've seen a lot of things on the prosecutor side. We don't know what the hell Young Thug's side is going to be. So even though I read some of these charges and you're like, damn, he's screwed, who knows? Maybe they have a side.
Nah, he ain't screwed though. It's free Young Thug, man. Free Young Thug, man. Okay.
That is, I don't know, mind blowing.
They ain't screwed.
However,
man.
just by
and free Gunner too.
Pure math, people usually don't take this to trial. Okay, people usually cop a plea, and it usually goes away. And when I mean goes away, you do a couple of years. All right. Get a comment box. Make sure you guys like them, subscribe. What do you guys think about this? Should they let Thug out on house arrest?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, just let him on house arrest. A charge him like that, yeah, let him on house arrest. Like a young boy did.
He's being tortured, given food he can't eat. He can't, can't exercise when he want to exercise. They're keeping the light on. What do you think they should do? You be the judge. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like them, subscribe to Check Demos.
Yeah, they should have been on house arrest. You know what I mean? Type shit. But yeah, like it up, sub, y'all, man. That was a video right there for Young Thug, man. Free Young Thug and Gunna. They ain't talking about Gunna yet, though. I ain't hear no stories on Gunna yet, but they got him though too. So free both of them, man, and free YSL too. The other people that was in there too. But yeah, like it up, sub, and yeah, peace.